What I think most people don't realise is that it's only relatively recently that feminism has become associated with abortion. The early feminists were completely against abortion. They were very pro-life. They believed that abortion was yet another symptom of a male-dominated society that oppressed women. They saw abortion, if you like, as a sign of society's failure towards women, that a woman should not be forced to get rid of her own child, that somehow society was failing her by placing a woman in a situation like that. It's only really in the 60s that that position has changed. But there is a new movement, sometimes known as the New Feminism, sometimes known as Fourth Wave Feminism, which is challenging radical feminism's assumption that abortion is empowering for women and is good for women, that's saying women do not need abortion to be equal, to be strong, and that in fact abortion hurts women and is hindering women in the world. It's particularly noticeable. There are parts of the world, such as China, for example, where women's right to establish a family is being rendered impossible because of the one-child policy. Women are being forcibly sterilised and forced to undergo abortions because of the population control policies. And this has been greeted with almost complete silence by feminist groups in the West. Yet this is an outrage against women. It is a terrible atrocity. The state in China reserves the right to take control of every single woman's fertility and to dictate how many children she may have. And women who refuse abortion are subjected to very severe fines that they can never pay. Their houses are sometimes ransacked, their goods taken from them. They have faced torture and imprisonment, as have their families. There have been some quite high-profile cases. Many people will have heard of the blind lawyer who is currently under house arrest in China for exposing atrocities committed as a result of the one-child policy. He's an incredibly courageous man. He's been imprisoned, he's been beaten and tortured. He is now under house arrest. And yet the international community is not taking action about this. They're not speaking out. Because in the end, the whole notion of choice is very hypocritically put forward. Feminists talk about women having a choice, and yet when women are denied their choice to have a child, they don't care.